Sagittarius, it's Kim Enchantress from Sydney, Australia here to do your musician's reading, guys, for March 2022. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe. So I've already shuffled and prayed over your cards, guys, and what's come out for your overall energies is speak your truth. So there's something here that needs to be said. It's regarding challenges in communication, possibly the flow of money and or a business. So I've got the significated card, as always, the moon, which represents artists of all kinds, intuition, fantasies. It's also creativity, emotions, and projects, things like that. So it's a time of heightened emotions, potent creativity for you. Now, this is probably going to happen around the full moon, but it offers an opportunity to sit in the fullness of your life. Very powerful time to recommit yourself to projects and relationships that mean the most to you here, Sagittarius. You've got to let the light of the full moon illuminate what is working for you, and that's going to amplify those areas by being intentional about the ways you will move forward in your life. But you must set the right intentions. Now, the practice of gratitude is both simple, it's profound, and the energy of this full moon can create a heightened experience, of happiness, and you're going to bask in all of that goodness that surrounds you. Now, we've got the trigger card. What's triggering this is the cross. So the cross is definitely something challenging, like a challenging creative project that you're working on, or a creative business perhaps. You're deeply connected to this project, and I feel like there's some instability here. You may need to make an emotional decision, perhaps. You're going to have a promising discussion with a member of your music outfit. It could be a romance that's in that music outfit with a man who's mature, but you need some emotional security here. I'm picking up someone out there who's a very sensitive woman, very intuitive, and you're trusting your gut feeling right now. Now, especially where this creative contract is concerned. This is also involving a charming, emotional man as well. So let's see, in the past, there's a woman here who's had challenges, and maybe because she's had a lot of pressure on her, she hasn't spoken the truth. And, it's pressure on a relationship with a man. This woman's not speaking the truth because of money flow, perhaps, or partnership or communication. So there is some harvesting going on with peace and harmony. I feel that this is what you want, because the underlying issue is a contract or a partnership here, possibly with a Taurus person. But, like with the planets, we've got the cross. So the cross represents the planet Pluto and your 12th house of solitude and sacrifice. So it symbolises the underworld, death, regeneration. It is responsible for spiritual transformation, as well as dark activities such as selling drugs or murder, that type of energy, something traumatic. It depends if you are turning into constructive or destructive qualities. Now, the brighter the light, the darker the shadow. But the 12th house is your subconscious, so it denotes all that is subtle, secretive, and intangible. It represents karma, the secret actions behind your life, things that you've done but not revealed to others, and things you deserve according to the path that you followed. It stands for old age, afterlife, and self-undoing. You've got the lily, which is about peace and harmony. But it also represents the moon, Saturn, and Capricorn energy. So Saturn is associated with both the root and the crown chakra. As the ruler of the root chakra, Saturn relates to the earth element, the physical world, and all that trials and limitations that come along with being in the world. And as a ruler of the crown chakra, it represents resolution of karma, finding a resolution, and the moving into the higher consciousness. Capricorn energy often puts work at the top of their priority. So those born under the sign of Capricorn are inclined to pursue a career in society, management, investments with ingenuity. So, it's all about hard work. Now you've got the fish. Now fish is Jupiter and Neptune and Gemini energy. So as you know, Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. It's the fifth one in order from the sun. It's about expansion, wealth, abundance, and spiritual knowledge, expression, benevolence, and luck. And it means it expands whatever it touches. Neptune energy or planet is standing for imagination. You're probably a dreamer here, Sag. It's creativity, fantasy, receptivity, and spirituality. It is a planet of illusion, glamour, imagination, fantasy, and psychic ability. Now, when Gemini energy comes into it, it's Latin for twins. You just see more than one fish here, and they're all swimming different directions. But usually there's two fish on the card. So, they have several meanings, but in the end it represents infinite duality. But one fish represents a spirit evolving in a spiritual dimension. This is where your deep feelings are. And while the other is a symbol of human and physical world. Now you've got the woman, which represents the planet Venus and the moon. It's the love of pleasure and arts. And as you know, Venus is pure desire, energy of love, balance and harmony. It's the ability to appreciate, to value, to love and be loved. Then you've got the man, which is the planet Mars. The masculine energy and challenges. It's Mars that reigns over willpower and the urge to violence or wild activity. It's the sun that symbolises life and the moon maintains that. We've got the scythe, which is Chiron, Mars and Libra energy. So although Chiron signifies your deeper spiritual wounds, it also expresses your greatest spiritual strength. These are the areas of your life that are going to teach you the most, including what you can potentially share with others in order to help them heal too. But Libra are known as smart and observant, which matches their spirit animal perfectly. The ravens are the animals of transformation, whereas Libras are known to keep everything under control. The spirit animal inspires and encourages them to step out of their comfort zone and face the difficult challenges in order to grow the most. And that's what you've been going through, difficult challenges. Then you've got the ring, which represents Venus, the planet of love and arts, passion. You've got the Taurus energy also, which is practical, earthly and stable. Taurus people are creative forces of nature. Then you've got the birds, which is Uranus, Mercury, Sagittarius, your own sign, and Capricorn. So Uranus in Sagittarius are intellectual, philosophical, they're idealist and open-minded and have strong desire to break free from any restrictions and conventions of society. They always have a new goal in mind, but they tend to be restless, okay? That's why they find it difficult to stay in one place for too long. Well, Capricorns are goal-orientated, they're stable, dedicated to strength and discipline. Being true to yourself here, Sag, is having an objective behind your actions, a purpose behind your goals, and strength to reach the mountaintop with dedication and responsibility. That's all about Capricorn. So that's all I really have for you guys. You know, you're coming from challenges to find peace and harmony, to find good communication in business and creative endeavours, possibly a contract that's going to bring in money for you guys. So harvesting that business and going with the flow is what I'm feeling, and speaking your truth. The scythe is about speaking the truth, not with harsh words though. You know, you've cut something off, a situation or a person, and now you're harvesting something again. So reconnecting with that creativity as well. So that's all I have for you guys. All the very best in your music world. Bye for now.